Hi, I'm Varsha and this is my channel In the Buckets, and in today's video I'm going to discuss Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. And many people have told me that how could you read Emily Bronte like every year? And this is my reply, that Wuthering Heights is not that difficult to read. Yes, it's written in a local dialect, I guess Yorkshire dialect, and that makes it really hard to perceive what the locals are talking about in this book or the characters. But I would say give it a read or two first and then go to your Google translation, or read the summary or the story before getting into the book. Or better, go and watch the two-part mini-series from BBC, starring Tom Hardy and his now wife. I think that's how I started, like got in touch with Wuthering Heights. I went to YouTube. I think it's available in YouTube. Like literally, I guess before 10 years, when I was like 15, 16, and I just fell in love with that emotional journey of these two besties, and I am just reading it ever since. This book that is so tragic, so full of range, feminine range, and that thing about revenge that destroys many lives, not just one. Why I love it? The question is because it's really well written. The way it's written, the dialogues, I try to find something new, not as a research gap, as I am a PhD student. I am not searching as a like research gap, but mostly like something new. Like if you read one book for multiple times, you start noticing things that you haven't noticed before, and there are many things I have noticed, like better understanding of the words and lines, I guess, and what the character truly mean, in what emotions they are. And that's the part we forget when we speed read. We don't get that emotional effect that one character is having upon a like incident or what someone has said. That is perceived by me when I read this book like multiple times. Yeah, and this is not the only book that I have read multiple times. There are many books, and I have started the tradition, I guess, since 5 years now. Yeah, and I always bake something to celebrate this book. And today is her birthday, and I haven't baked anything yet. I'm just so wanted to talk about her creation, and also like the life Emily Bronte has lived. It's quite hard living in the moors, yet at the same time in a intellectually, I guess, stimulating, creatively stimulating backdrop, like her house, how she was actually the best baker of her village, and just her life, life which was lived alone with her family, but she wasn't lonely in the sense that she actually enjoyed her life, doing the things that she loved, like writing poems. One of her most popular poems, "No Coward Soul Is Mine," is my favorite of all times. And obviously her novel, her one and only novel, which makes it so precious because she hasn't written any other novels. This is her one work, and I am giving this as like a simple reader, talking about this book, and not as a lecturer that I am. I am a permanent government lecturer in State Selection Board, Odisha, India. And yeah, this just makes me so happy to just love a book from my own line of work. I haven't ever gotten like a chance to read it like academically, as we never had this book, I guess, in our like course of syllabus back in MA or BA. But I have written a paper on it. It's about how Heathcliff, he faces this thing about being a outsider and how he has been treated in the English society, in the small rural English society, which is just so different than, you know, someone like Jane Austen's books and her characters, like the way they have been treated, and how Heathcliff has been treated, and how justifiable it is to expect what we expect from Heathcliff as a, you know, person who is more dead than living. His life is more like, you know, has stopped, even if he continues to grow and live with his dogs and in the moors, of course. And I love the ending of the book. Is it ends in a happy note, not for Heathcliff, but his and Catherine's, not his, his, like Catherine and Catherine's brothers, children's happy lives. Yeah, I really enjoyed the end, and that's the end of this video. That's all I wanted to discuss, and I hope you're having a really good day. And if you like to discuss more about Wuthering Heights, just comment down below and I will definitely reach out to you. Till then, bye.